Welcome, this is Dinosaur Land in a strange land. I got suckered into reading this message again. Looks like Toadstool's at it again. Oh, I don't know, that's annoying to me. I like the moons though, that was nice. Good quick way leveling. Ooh, this is shiny. Galactical tips. Colors, British, affect how ground and pipes act. Yellow is solid, red hurts, green is passable, blue is water. Okay, we're doing this again. Blocks and coins aren't affected by colors. They will act as usual. So if you see red question mark blocks, you can safely touch them. Now, let's look at those things again. Yellow solid, red hurts, green passable, blue is water. Okay. So I'm going to assume this is... Okay, so red hurts, so I don't want to go that way. Blue is water. And green is passable. Okay, we're doing this. This is a different take on this than I've seen in a bit. It's hard not to make comparisons to the winner of... Oh, right, red hurts you. The winner of the first QLDC. Because, you know, it used a similar, though much more confusing gimmick. Oh, whoops. See, I didn't get fooled right there by the green patch, because green is passable. Oh, time up. One of my least favorite things. Oh, well. Well, that sucks. Time up just adds so much time every time you die. Maybe it's something of a skill issue, I suppose. If you can actually first cycle this. It only hurts, theoretically, I could just walk through it if I had a mushroom, which I don't have. Oh wait, no, it hurts, but it is not passable. Do not like tiny water. I just don't trust it. And for a moment, a brief moment, I thought, oh, I should try to run. Up the wall. Why wouldn't I just run up the wall? But this isn't Triangle Mario, this is regular Mario. So no running up walls for him. Okay, water. Right, passable. And that hurts me. Oh, whoops. Oh, I died. I didn't get the other dragon coin. It doesn't matter because I can't see them in the HUD, but I guess if I die again, I'll go for it. I'm also vaguely reminded of Super Mario Colors, which is a hack that I haven't played in a very long time. Ah, I understand now. Apparently, I don't understand. Never mind. I forget what it was. I don't know if it was a Sunday thing. I think it was a Mystery Monday they played Colors. Oh, welcome, this is Dinosaur Bowser. In this strange land, we find that missing Toadstool is at it again. Looks like land is Kappa. Looks like land is Princess again, huh? Like one of those very odd, like, medieval conceptions. The land itself is part of me, an extension of my being, for I am so regal, etc., etc. Dang it. I did in fact see the SCA at the Comic-Con. The best thing I saw, I mean, actually, what was the best thing I saw? I saw some cosplayers, they were alright. Lots and lots of cosplayers, though tomorrow I'll probably have more. Accidentally wandered into a panel I actually wanted to be in, to experience. By a little bit of blind luck, I went up to the tavern to have a beer and get off my feet for a few minutes. And it turns out that Matt Dinneman and the guy who reads his books for Audible were doing a little panel there. And by little, I mean rather large. I caught the end of the first chapter of book 8. Yeah, that's right. And I'm still amazed to this day. The man does a very good female cat, despite the fact that he's clearly just a dude. He's got some range. Everything the light touches. It's our kingdom. One day it'll be yours. Yeah, that kind of thing. Okay. Hey, get in there. Get in there and stay in there. See, this would be a trap, but for an experienced Mario player like myself, I know I can just touch the very edge of it. Alright, that's red, and therefore bad. And then we go down. Cross. Alright. Oh, that's bad! I did not know what to do next. It was nice, he took some questions and whatnot. Adorable little kid asked how many books he was expecting to write for the series, and he responded, I'm contractually obligated to write 10. So probably 10. Few questions about how he keeps everything straight, being one of those RPG-type books. And the fact that the titular character is a worse pack rat than I am. So he's got all sorts of junk in his inventory that may or may not be helpful. But probably will come in handy at some point. Anything Mario's nose pokes will disappear. This is, in fact, true. Probably should pay attention to what I'm doing. That might help. Whoosh. Okay. Yeah, I did buy a couple stickers. There was a guy selling Swole Pokemon stickers. Swole Diglett is honestly disturbing. So I had to buy one of those, and I'll put it somewhere to annoy somebody at some point. Yeah, I did about half of Artist's Out. No! Oh, that just adds insult to injury. That's interesting. Yeah, I'll take a picture of some of them or something. There's also the guy who's quite literally his shtick is butts on things. See him at a fair number of conventions. He makes stickers and things with butts. I bought a taco with a butt sticker from him. I have a big bag of stickers I've never used. Probably take it to like GDQ or something and give people random stickers in addition to and Knuckles, and Knuckles, and Knuckles, and Knuckles, and Knuckles. Heck, maybe I should start giving people in Artist Alley and Knuckles stickers. Might just do that. Hey, I swam! Yeah. Went through a lot of the expo downstairs, and, you know, it's a lot of the same stuff. You see it every single con. There's the guys who basically, buy boxes of random junk from Japan and then try to turn it around. Mostly, like, figures. I found one dude who had, like, 18 Hatsune Mikos of different types. So I had to take a picture of that. Got the Funko Pop people, who I don't understand because Funko Pops are honestly just kind of ugly. Like, if you were really desperate and want a figurine of your favorite thing that, like, nobody cares about, for Pete's sake, you could totally see this within reason, but, like, otherwise, no, it's like Marvel characters and stuff. I don't know, it's just, they're all boxy. Into work top, need new stickers. Favorite one is talk data to me. Anyone only go full Brent Schneider on you, or what is that guy's name actually? Okay. I mentioned I hate single tile water. There we go. On the bright side, I've seen about, what, 3/5 of the level, so... And good music. I feel like the person who made this might be more of a Kaizo type person somehow. I'm not really sure. Might also just be a John. No one ever comments on it. Very boring people. Probably a bit too worried about HR. And I've never actually been one to put stickers on my laptop. I've had one sticker on most of my laptops. But that was back when Apple had the big glowing apple on the back, and I wanted it to not be so bright. And I had a stock of stickers from one of the Google dances that glowed in the dark, which I've largely run out of now. No. Okay. You know what? I think I could ignore the lower one. Yeah. Oh boy. Most likely, she get a pin-up sticker and see what happens. Yeah. I'd say it couldn't hurt, but, you know, it could get you fired or something. I don't know. But if you got a swole, like, Diglett, I mean, come on. Oh yeah, that was the other thing I was kind of shocked at. I did not expect the whole Dungeon Crawler Carl peoples to be so very, many. There were a non-trivial number of people cosplaying as the titular character, which doesn't take a lot of work, in some ways, compared to many cosplays. You know, some cosplays, you've got those, like, ladies who make these absolutely intricate, beautiful dresses and, like, spend hours learning ancient sewing techniques that were relevant in the Victorian era to make her Cinderella dress the perfect dress and all that. And then you've got the guys who dress up as, like, schlubby Spider-Man from that Spider-Verse movie. But the Carl cosplay is clearly more on that side of things. Because all you have to do to really do it is wear a pair of heart boxer shorts. There's a leather jacket involved, and you're not really supposed to wear shoes, because Carl doesn't get to wear shoes, because the AI has a foot fetish. Yes, you heard that right. It's that kind of a book. Ah, dang it. But, yeah, a few people doing the Carl thing brought their stuffed cats. For Princess Donut. This is one of those things I learned recently, because I had previously at least imagined in my mind's eye that maybe I can despawn one of these. Nah, I don't think I can. I think I'm just making this worse. Yeah, I was just making it worse. Okay. Ah, sometimes those Kaizo skills come in handy. Sometimes. Oh yeah, those... Oh, that's a pipe, right. Okay, so... Yeah, I got a picture of most of the cosplayers, because at the end of the panel, he asked if people would come forward. If they cosplayed, so I could take a big picture. And so I took a big picture, too. Oh, wait, that's blue. It's green, not blue. I'm not sure why that threw me off. This track is really groovy. I want to know what game it came from. Like, I almost get like a little Ninja Turtle vibe, but not really. Wait, no! Button, who's got the button? And anything else that was really cool, but I was only there for a few hours. Because I took my time and wasted about an hour going to West Seattle to try to find that pinball machine. Which unfortunately did not exist. Well, it did, but existed in an inferior form, which meant it was not useful for my purposes. Please. Okay. Wait, why'd I stand there? That was just dumb. Okay. Back into this obstacle. Oh, I do want to go down there. It's gonna be a pain to get out of. Oh wait, that's not blue. That's just the blue behind it. I legit thought this would be water. And that's red, making the that entire errand completely purposeless. And oh boy, we're back to single tiles of water. No! I always think they're going to go further over than they do. Well, at least there's a midway. Things could be worse. Anyway, I'm thinking next week I'm going to, since I'm done with my major contract and don't really want to do a lot of pinball, and keep that to a medium this week. And maybe do the tournament on Wednesday. I guess that's an option. I could go do that on Friday if I wanted. Not sure I want to, but that's an option. D&D got canceled, and so I could go and do one of the other tournaments in town. After the Comic-Con if I wanted to. Not sure I want to, but you know. But no, I was thinking that this week, after probably Sunday, maybe Monday-ish then, pretend to actually be a good streamer and stream most of the time. Most of the days this week. Upcoming week. Because I'm still kind of behind on this QLDC stuff. I was going to stream on Wednesday and then I didn't. That's really the long story short. After going and trying to find that Batman machine, I was just kind of tired, and so instead I just went home. At least I don't have to worry about hitting the fish. No, that's green. Melody, Walk With Me by Seg. Oh, that's painful. No, do I get the 0? No, I have to go through the whole thing. Alright, well, I'm definitely setting lives to a high number. Because I only started with 12 lives, I guess. Not annoying. Go. Setting lives to 69, just in case. And of course I lose my midway, because of course I do. Oh well. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, pretending to be a good streamer. But yeah, try to get some request stuff done. Maybe some more Baldur's Gating. Starting the Swapper. And I think I promised Snyder when we were out drinking that I would do a Baba Is You stream this upcoming week. So that will probably happen. Because Baba's still there, man. Like, last time I did Baba, I had unlocked, like, a whole new world and didn't even touch it yet. And thank you for telling me what the music is, because I was very curious, and it's just such a groovy track. That's Eater Live, Pizza in the Oven, life is good. How you doing, Overflow? Oh, you might appreciate this. I was on the phone with my bro last weekend. I found the metagame, yeah. He's been doing some on and off contracting with this company that has an Android app. And he's auditing their code. It's like, you have this password out in the open. They're like, yeah. He's like, anybody could just find it. It's in the APK. And they're like, oh no, no one would be able to take it out of the APK. And so my bro's like, look, I'll contract you, and if you can get the thing out in like less than 3 hours, because I'm like, you should just be able to run strings. I'm like, okay, I'll try it. I don't actually know that much about Android reversing. I know the basics. Turns out it was I did have to learn some stuff because it was written in Flutter, which isn't. I really shouldn't have grabbed that. Which isn't like the classic Android stack. It's not Zavok, whatever it is. Commented out in the APK. No, it turns out that I thought I was looking for an API token as opposed to like a classic password. So after about 3 hours, I eventually find by kind of poking around and looking for... I got the code disassembled using a tool called Blutter, which saved me a decent amount of time. I tried a few other ones, but that one was actually good. And didn't have the problems that the other ones did, which required like actually having a working VM, which I didn't quite have up and working. But looking at the disassembly, I was like looking for API calls that did fun things, because I could see the HTTP endpoints in their strings. And eventually, I found the password. I'm like, "Is this it?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, it is." Here's the worst part. Oh wait, is it just plain technical? No. It has nothing to do with this. It's even worse. This is a password that is for their systems to do a bunch of admin-y type tasks. Not really admin-y type tasks. Tasks that have interesting side effects, such as costing. Nope, green is pass-through. Such as costing them money. Like I could legitimately. That's really annoying. I could legitimately take what I've learned here and produce a certain type of thing that I could sell on the internet and make money. Eventually, someone upstream would notice, but before then, I could do that. While the documentation isn't great for what this thing does, I found enough of it to have a pretty good idea. I'm dead. To have a pretty good idea of what to do here. I'm pretty sure if I wanted to, if I sold that on the open market, I would have made more than what I will be paid for the contract. So, oh, and the best part, he reported to them and said, it's not high priority. So it's one of those things where, like, I'm not saying you don't. North Korea and Russia would fall. I don't think Russia would care too much about the specific resource. Or North Korea, but you never know. I've also been told I'm not allowed to visit North Korea, unfortunately. Turns out they do, like, foreign exchange, like, teacher things and bring people in to, like, teach IT stuff. I was like, that could be fun. I told my sister, hey, have you heard about this? He said, Pat, you're not allowed to move to North Korea. I'm like, fine, I won't move to North Korea. Not like Sinbad. Done just for money. They're notorious for getting money that way. Fair. I don't think that this would really be as good at like a state actor level sort of thing. It'd be a very handy thing, probably for certain... You know what? In the interest of not divulging what it is, I think I need to stop talking about it now. That's as far as this conversation goes. Oh. But if I was more evilly inclined, I could easily do something evil here. But it was fun, and the best part is when I said, yeah, you could just run strings. If I'd known I was looking for a password, I could have found it in strings. I literally ran strings on the binary, and lo and behold, it was there. I just didn't see it in the morass of other strings because I was looking for an access token. This part I hate. I hate one-tile water. I hate one-tile water. I hate one-tile water. Like, why? It's awful. Do something minor. It's about sending a message. Nah. Look, I got paid. I will be getting paid. I will have been gotten paid. Just like with my other contract thing, I'm not sure exactly when they'll pay me, but they will eventually. They did last month, so. They were actually kind of annoying about it on Monday. Like, we need to get our time cards in right now. Because I didn't actually have to attend any... Oh, that's a red pipe, right? Didn't have to attend any dumbass meetings or anything. I slept in till 2 p.m. Long after the people who do the accounting on the East Coast are gone from the offices. So they got it, you know, late Monday for them. But... Tangent really dislike when you save a company a load of money in liability and risk and they just give you a gold star or a poultry award. I mean, a poultry award wouldn't be that bad if they gave you like a whole turkey. Maybe like 4 whole turkeys. But, you know, it really depends. If it was just like a game hen, I think I'd be rather irate. Those things are hard enough to eat. Yes, I know what you meant. You meant poultry, but still. I think it was a thing at sometimes, like if you sold enough widgets or whatever, your company would buy you a turkey for Christmas or whatever. So a poultry award isn't exactly unheard of. But yeah. There was a bit in the Dilbert cartoon that I really liked that was about that. It's like, you know, here's your non-monetary award. Dilbert, I think, gets a sock. I want to say Wally got a sandwich baggie? A used sandwich baggie. There we go. I got all of the Dragon Coins piecemeal. I can die happily. Well, actually, I prefer to live. Ah, dang it. I didn't think I was going to catch that. But yeah, it's a common problem where, like, really you should get a percentage, ideally. But here we are. You know, honestly, if this level didn't have the one-tile water, I think I'd like it a lot. I would just like this a lot more. I think the one-tile water is just unpleasant. Anyway. It was fun to exercise the old security skills. I hadn't done that in a while. I also installed a lot of random software via Brew, which is always a dangerous thing. Not because I expect to be expert or anything. I think, for the most part, Brew is fairly safe in the same way that apt is fairly safe. But because of the fact that all my Twitch stuff runs on Python 2, occasionally I lose a critical library. And usually I assume that the library doesn't change, just I copy the SO over. Which isn't the best way to solve these problems, but it frequently works because it's just libtiff. Typically it's just libtiff. Wait, no, that doesn't help me, because I can't use that to jump. I have to get into this spot. Okay. No. Don't care. Okay. Power up is not a good sign. Alright, no way of knowing what's past that point. But I had a pretty good guess. Alright, same basic setup again. They're a big fan of this one. Okay, yellow is fine. That's what we're doing. Okay. Now we wait. You know, I knew that was going to be a problem, but I don't care. I'll take it. We'll bowl through it. Bit unfortunate we don't get, It is a good jam. It's a jam too, but I think I like the one in the level more. They might not be the same song. But Anyway, that was a level where, like, the concept was solid. The execution, I think, was close. I think it needed some sand rubbing off a few edges. Like, there's some spots you had to wait for certain cycles, like this one at the beginning. I don't know if you can do this one first cycle. Having to wait there was kind of annoying, but not the end of the world annoying. And the one-tile water, I just hate one-tile water. Oh, what's the name of this level again?